Hello everyone, I'm back once again for the occasional upload I seem to do every now and again. Today's video is about starting off at the gym. This video will hopefully help some of you out there who are wanting to get through the door and start lifting weights, start improving yourself physically and mentally. Hopefully it will give you some pointers and a routine to follow. Today I'm going to be discussing the nutrient side of things as well as the workout plan I'll be providing. However, first I want to discuss what you need to know before you enter the gym. First of all, you need to tell yourself why you want to go to the gym, and you need to remind yourself of this constantly, because when things get hard and you start getting burned out, you feel like quitting, perhaps you feel like you're not making the gains you were expecting, or things aren't moving the way you wanted them to move, you need to remember why you stepped foot in the gym in the first place, because this is going to keep you committed and dedicated, because you're going to be reminding yourself why you're there, and when those hard days do come, reminding yourself of why you're there will really help you get through those days and keep you committed. And that's what it's all about. You have to be committed. If you're not committed, you're not going to see results. So that's why it's so important to keep these reasons for going close to hand and keep them in your head, because they will help you stay focused. Without a reason for going, you will burn out and you will give up. So make sure you have a reason for going. Remind yourself why you're there and what your goal is, and that you will get there one day, despite how hard it feels. You will get there. All you have to do is stay focused, stay committed. And on those days where you do feel like giving up, you remind yourself and you dig deep and you get through it. And then you'll thank yourself later on, because if you do decide to just give up, roll over, eventually you'll be back here in the same place watching this exact same video, saying to yourself, oh, I want to start again. Whereas if you stay committed, imagine all those times in the gym, all those hours that you've missed out on. If you had just stayed committed, you never would have had to start again. You would have had much more progress. You need to break out of this cycle of giving up. You need discipline. And on the subject of discipline, another thing you really need to understand when going into the gym, and if you're really considering this as a commitment you will take seriously, you need to understand that other lifestyles may not necessarily cooperate well with the gym lifestyle. There are some lifestyles that you will not be able to carry on living if you want to take gym seriously. The main one for me in this case was going out drinking, clubbing, doing all that kind of stuff. It will not help your gym progress. Not in the sense of, oh, if you drink, you're not going to get gains. That's stupid. What I mean is, if you're going out clubbing, once, twice a week, every week, this is going to be impacting your sleep schedule. And sleep is very, very important for progress. Not only just that, but if you're getting home at, let's say, 3, 4 in the morning after a clubbing night, sure, you may have pulled some birds, you may have had a great time with your mates, but you are going to wake up late that next day, and that could impact your next gym session. You could miss it because you're hungover. It's not a lifestyle you can carry on living if you want to take gym seriously. That's where discipline comes in. You need to be able to resist these urges to go and, see girls, see your friends and drink with them. However, of course, don't not see your friends, don't not have fun. Treat yourself every now and again, but that's why discipline is important. You need to know when you should do something and when you shouldn't do something. For example, if you've had an amazing week, you've done 5 days at the gym, you've gotten some university work done, you've studied for something, you've achieved something, anything. You've had a productive week, you've done things that will benefit you in the future. If you've had a good week, treat yourself. On your day off, go out with your friends, have a good time, do whatever. But do not allow yourself to fall into the trap of, let's say you're going to the gym at 5 in the afternoon on a Wednesday, but then you get a message at 4 from your mates saying, we're going out tonight, you want to come? Do not give in and go out with your friends over the gym. If you want to go and live that lifestyle, do it. But you can't take the gym seriously if that's the case. It's going to impact your progress dramatically, and you'll probably stop going after a while because you're not committed. This was a hurdle I had to get over for a long time. I would always give in to the desire to go and see my friends, go out clubbing, go meet girls. I would always give in to that. But in the end, I realised, whilst that does make me happy in the moment and it creates memories that, I'll remember and whatever, getting absolutely shit-faced, although it was fun with your mates, or sleeping with that girl you met at the club, whilst it was nice, neither of these activities are going to allow you to break out of the cycle of not improving yourself physically or mentally, because you can't go hand in hand with both. They will always get in the way of each other. And if you want to take gym seriously, you must acknowledge that you will need discipline and the ability to turn down these nights out, turn down these girls, focus on yourself. That's what this journey is about, improving yourself. Anyway, that went on a lot longer than I expected. But the important takeaway from that is you must have discipline and you must remember why you're going in order to stay committed and in order for this journey to get you somewhere. Now let's look at what is arguably the most important part of gym, the nutritional side of things. If you are working as hard as you can physically at the gym, but then not going home and eating right, it's all pointless. That's why we're going to be talking about calorie intake, protein intake, and carbs and other important macros. So I'm going to be linking a calculator in the description down below that will help you calculate what your intake should be. This calculator is going to be really helpful in helping you discover what your calorie intake needs to be per day in order to maintain bulk or lose weight. It's also going to tell you how much protein you need in grams per day in order to build muscle. It will also give you some other important macro information like how many carbs you should have per day, how much fat you should have per day, etc. After using the calculator to discover your maintenance calories and protein intake, take these values, and if you want to bulk, add around 300 calories per day. If you want to maintain your weight, just eat the current maintenance level it gives you, and if you want to lose weight, eat around 400 or 500 calories less per day. Like I said, the nutritional side is the most important part. Make sure you're getting your calorie intake. Whether you're trying to lose, make sure you're eating less. Whether you're trying to gain, make sure you're eating more. Make sure you achieve this, otherwise it's all going to be for nothing. For me, as someone who struggles putting on weight, eating a lot of calories was always difficult for me. It does get easier. The more you do it, the bigger your stomach gets. The bigger you get, the more you need. Your body will start to welcome more and more food. You'll get used to it. You just got to push through. Make sure you're consistent with it, and you will see results. Anyway, now that all the boring stuff is out of the way, let's get into the more interesting part of the video, the workout plan I will be providing today. This workout plan is heavily inspired by Fazer, a popular influencer on YouTube who posts a lot of gym informational videos. He's great. I'd highly recommend going and watching him. I'll link him in the description. So this workout consists of two different plans, workout A and workout B. So for this plan, I'm assuming you're going to be just starting off, so I don't want to burn you out. This is going to consist of 3 days a week. For now, you can add to this as you become more confident and more used to the gym and feel like your body needs more work. But for now, we're going to avoid burning you out straight away. Start simple, 3 days a week. You must be able to dedicate at least 3 days a week in my opinion. So first of all, we're going to start with workout A. To begin with, you're going to be doing 3 sets of 8 reps of squats. If you're unfamiliar with what sets and reps are, a set consists of a certain amount of reps. A rep is how many times you do the exercise. So for the squats, you're going to be doing 3 sets of 8 reps. This is really going to work your legs and give you bunda. It's going to give you bigger legs. Great exercise. You can't not go to the gym and do squats. It's a great compound exercise. Next up, we're going to be doing 3 sets of 8 reps on a flat bench press. This is a great muscle for building your chest. Great muscle for building your chest, did I just say? Great exercise for building your chest. Excuse me. It's going to work on your pecs, your front delts, and your triceps. Really good for building your chest. And it also builds your triceps as well quite well. Next up, we're going to be hitting the bar and doing some pull-ups. Pull-ups are a great exercise for working your back. They are extremely difficult, but they are going to really improve your strength over time. And eventually, when you can do a lot of them, it's a big thing to be proud of. So we're going to start by doing 3 sets until failure. Failure is when you physically cannot perform another rep. And we're going to be repeating that process 3 times for 3 sets. The aim of this is to get each set up to at least 10 reps. And once you can achieve this, this will take a while. Once you can achieve 3 sets of 10 reps of pull-ups, you should add a weight belt and add, let's say, 2 kilograms at a time. And then once you can do 10 reps for 3 sets of pull-ups with a weight belt on, just keep increasing the weight and you'll just keep increasing your strength. Great exercise for your back. Next up, we've got tricep dips. Similar to the pull-up, you are going to be doing 3 sets until failure, until you can do 10 reps for 3 sets, and then you're going to add weight on the weight belt. This is a great exercise for improving your tricep strength and size. Next up, we've got barbell bicep curls, which are going to build your arms. We're going to be doing this for 3 sets of 10 reps. Great exercise. Make sure your form is good. Focus on form, not high weight. Add weight when your form can support the weight you are doing. And finally, we've got 3 sets of overhead tricep dumbbell extensions for 10 repetitions. Couldn't find any stock footage for this one, so just imagine that there's tricep dumbbell extensions on the screen. Thank you. And that concludes workout A. After finishing this, you're going to feel absolutely exhausted. It's really going to tear your muscles. It's going to feel great. It's going to give you good progress if you stick to it, and if you do the correct form, the correct weight. Make sure you do increase your weights over time. Look into something called progressive overload. I might do another video on that sometime. Progressive overload is a really good way to improve your strength. But apart from that, let's move on to workout B. So for workout B, we're following relatively the same structure as workout A, however there are 3 different exercises. The first being deadlifts. This is a great exercise for building your back and overall strength. We're going to be doing this for 3 sets of 5 reps. Make sure you focus on your form heavily on this exercise, otherwise you will damage your back and possibly other muscles, and this could put you out of the gym and damage your progress. The next new exercise we have is incline bench press. This is a great exercise to target the upper half of your chest. We're going to be doing this for 3 sets of 8 reps. Make sure you're focusing on form again for this one. You're probably not going to be able to do as much weight as you could for flat bench on this one, so don't worry about that. It is a harder exercise, but it will build your chest a lot more than flat bench. The next new exercise we have is 2 sets of 10 reps for barbell rows. Barbell rows are great for building your back. They also improve your arms as well. Focus on form, up your weight when you can. Great exercise. Then last but not least, we have the close grip bench press. This is going to target your triceps more than your chest. Great way to build your arms. We're going to do this for 3 sets of 10 reps. I couldn't find any stock footage for close grip bench press or rows. I apologise, but just pretend it's on the screen. Pretend you're watching it. I've already said this at multiple points during the video, but I can't stress it enough. Focus on form over weight. Don't ego lift. You'll just end up hurting yourself and you won't be working your muscles properly, and you'll probably make less progress. So to start with, you're going to be doing 3 days a week, like I said earlier. Say you went Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Monday you're going to do workout A, Wednesday you're going to do workout B, and Friday you're going to do workout A again. You're never going to do the same workout back to back. Now that I've been going for 3 months almost, I have upgraded to 5 days a week. Don't do this straight away, as you will burn out unless you are highly dedicated, and know that you won't, but it's probably best to take it slowly and work up to that level of commitment. But I do 5 days a week now, so I rotate it from A, B, A, B, A, and then I have 2 rest days on the weekend, and then I reset on Monday. I hope someone out there finds this video useful and it helps them get started on their journey. I couldn't recommend gym more to someone who hasn't yet started. It really is a gateway into helping improve your physical and mental well-being. Both workouts will be included in the description. If you want to use them, I highly recommend them. I wish you all the best on your journeys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.